I do have a little minesweeper here to try and avoid
little
the
metal
mines.
detector.
Yeah.
Is there any visual indicator of where they are?
Yeah, they appear as soon as you detect them. So there's one right there to my left. And I believe if I step on it even after detecting it, it will go kaboom.
It will not?
It will go kaboom.
Oh, okay.
Good to go.
Well, they're all on the edges. Like, if
If
you
I
just follow the path, you're going to be...
Ow.
Well, you didn't
Nearly
stay
got
on the
me.
path.
Now, I have a long and historic amount of playtime with this game. This was one of the first games I ever actually owned. It came with the Dreamcast, which right now we are playing on my original Dreamcast hardware. And it's the... I got the Dreamcast from a yard sale. And my parents were pretty strongly against video games at the time. So this was my first console, really, and so I have a lot of emotions tied to the Dreamcast. But this was one of the games that was also included into it, so I spent who knows how many hours playing it. We're definitely going to start over fresh, because Eli, obviously, if you've never experienced this game, there is an awesome multiplayer mode, which we'll probably get into it later. But for now, we're just going to go into the campaign.
But is this something you could play because it doesn't look like people killing people? It looks like toy soldiers?
So really, the people killing people wasn't really as much of an issue for my parents. With as far as video games were concerned, they just didn't like video games. I don't know. Who knows why? But we are playing as literal toy soldiers, and I guess I'll let the audio play.
So there's actually a story mode in this game?
There's a story, a full-blown campaign, and there is a sequel. I've never played the sequel.
Oh, that,
Colonel, what's going on?
not glitching. What's the word I'm looking for where you go through?
Clipping?
Clipping. The clipping through the bed.
Yes, sir.
I think he's clipping through the floor, too, and the wall. But for when this game came out, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, and I find that's usually the case for most of the Dreamcast hardware, just because the games generally look pretty good. The hardware was pretty decent. I'm just getting a feel for the controls again, because it's been a long time. So
is that flashing X where you are, or your quest indicator?
that is where I need to go.
Okay.
Now, the auto... I remember there being like an auto-aim kind of deal with this game. I am on fire now. And
what did you do?
I got somebody set me on fire behind me. Now this is something I really liked about this game, and it's something as a kid I didn't discover for years. But you do, if you stop, drop, and roll, you do put out the fire.
Will ducking and cover help you in the event of a nuclear explosion?
Maybe. But it's not super useful in multiplayer unless you've already killed the guy who set you on fire, because then you're just a sitting target.
Oh, so you're fighting against tan.
Yes,
Okay.
it is green versus tan.
Green versus tan, and those are ammo boxes.
Yeah.
Clearly,
And
with a max of 230.
Yeah, and there's no reload, obviously, but I do have several weapons. So I've got the sniper rifle right now, and the looks like an LMG.
Yeah, machine gun. I can't even see you on the mini map.
I am the little green arrow at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. So what are you trying to do right now?
Yes, right now,
Just still getting familiar?
I'm still somewhat getting familiar. I also remember there being a lot of secrets like tucked away in this game, as far as like weapons and loadouts and stuff. So I'm just fully exploring. The little yellow dots are definitely bad guys on the minimap, which is extremely helpful because that's not good.
Can you do anything against that?
I assume so. I do have a noob tube here. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. I guess that doesn't drop
I also have
more rockets.
There's mortars and grenades.
What did you just do there?
So if you stand still and start firing, you'll just go into like this little
focus.
Yeah, kind of just a weird little thing.
It looks like all your allies are dead.
Probably.
It looks like it's just you left.
I do remember the audio cues being awesome, at least as a kid, loving the audio cues, just the catchphrases and everything. And I remember enjoying the storyline a lot. So this is Grim. This is the general.
Sarge, the Bravo Company commandos have been captured by the Tan Army. Bravo.
It's very hard for me to hear. Is that Arlie Ermy?
I'll get you to the
Do not know. He sounds very familiar.
No, it's just a plastic road.
You can probably turn it up on the TV.
Glasgow's army has the helipad surrounded.
Well, I don't want too much of it coming through the mics, but I'll turn it up a little bit.
We'll see about that.
Got to be able to comment. If you don't hear Sarge saying party time, what are you doing? All right, so now our objective is locate and rescue Grim, which we just did, I believe. Let's see. Oh, we got to rescue him, so he's following us now. And we have
It's
his
an escort mission.
Health bar at the top. His health just went down. Why did it go down? There you
Oh, that.
are. Classic 90s AI.
What are those targets that pop in front of them? That
I-
little red.
I think that's just showing me where I'm aiming.
Party time.
So okay, so you can't.
You don't like you.
There's
can-
no ADS. Oh well,
Yeah,
that's kind of
there's
an ADS.
and I know the ADS is more of a big deal on the sniper rifle and the later levels. So I do remember as a kid this game being extremely difficult.
Well, how's the
There it
controls on that? What's aim? Is the stick aim and the plus pad is move?
So the stick is look left and right, but forward and backward is move. This is something I remember frustrating me to no end as a kid because I didn't understand the concept of minefields. But I do have a little minesweeper. Oh, I was going to try and take out that thing, but I do have a little minesweeper here to try and avoid
Little
the
metal
mines.
detector.
Yeah.
Is there any visual indicator of where they are?
Yeah, they appear as soon as you detect them. So there's one right there to my left. And I believe if I step on it even after detecting it, it will go kaboom.
It will not.
It will go kaboom.
Oh, okay.
Good to go.
Well, they're all on the edges. Like if
If
you
I
just
just-
follow the path, you're gonna be.
Ow.
Well, you didn't
Nearly
stay
got
on the
me.
path.
That
Oh,
nearly
that
got
was
me.
the tank. Man, these enemies are spawning really late. Like that guy appeared behind you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dude.
There's one.
Cool. I am nearly dead. Good.
Did
thing.
you already? Yeah, I guess you already killed the tank.
Good to go.
And I'm curious to see like how difficult the game is for me as an adult now.
Is the general dead?
I don't see his
I
health
don't see
bar.
his health bar.
I hope not. Let's figure out.
Did he make it to the chopper?
You gotta get to the chopper.
Well, how do you?
I assume it'll say failed or something. Well, let's go.
You might want to go back.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find his corpse.
He may have got
there he
blown
is.
up
His
by
health
the.
bar's back. Where the heck is he?
What?
Okay, there's his icon. He's still on the other side of the minefield?
Did he clip through the mountain?
I don't know. I see his little thingy on the... Maybe there's... Like, I have to find all the mines before he'll cross. Good old early 2000s.
But I don't see him on the other side.
Is that him on the other side of that box? The dramatic music had to fade away. There we go.
There we go.
Escort missions, am I right? Have you ever played an escort mission that you actually enjoyed?
I'm trying to think. The most recent escort missions I've ever done are in Fallout 4. And no. I mean, generally with any kind of escort mission... Oh, nice.
Sergeant Hawk and
Walking
Colonel Grim
right through it.
escape moments before the Green Base is overrun by the Tan Army.
In either escort missions or, like, following the leader, your movement speed is always different from the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
And that kills me.
Done, Sarge. Well done. Well, all
It's like the developers should all be tarred and feathered and hung in the public square.
Amen. Or just, make better escort missions.
What was that, chicken salad?
Tuna.
Ugh. Not a tuna salad guy.
Colonel, there's a blue tank in the town below.
And then
That
we have blue, which is another color.
that is not Arlie.
Spy, no doubt. Apprehend him and bring him in for interrogation.
Yeah, that's not him. So what's the story, if there is one?
I don't remember much of it. If I recall correctly, Tan Army is using mysterious weapons from our world to take out green. I don't remember what blue was doing. You got to locate the blue spy. I mean, it's been years since I played this game, and as a kid, just a dumb kid. I mean, to inform you on how dumb a kid I was.
Are they behind you?
No, they're in those little those things.
Good to go.
Good to go. And of course, I don't start with my weapons anymore that I found in the previous level. Oh, he's right behind me.
That's what I'm saying. These guys just spawn behind you. But I like how you can set a tree on fire.
I remember as a kid being very impressed with this game. Obviously, I was a kid whose only experience with video games was when I went to somebody else's house and they had it, which primarily was like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and what was the other one? Rock Band.
Rock Band?
Yeah, that time in my life, that was pretty much the only 2 video game experience I had. Because that's what my friends and had, and yeah, it was a good time. For my 16th birthday, me and my brother, we always shared our birthday. We got a GameCube, and that was a big deal for us.
Which one, you and Ben?
Yep. And then that was a big deal for us because like that was our first. We felt that was our first big console because at the time that was during the 360s generation, so it wasn't current, but wow, we played the heck out of that thing.
Yeah, GameCube
I thought I saw a health pack
is
right here.
Maybe still my favorite console.
It's
hard to say.
It's still my favorite controller layout, far and above.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I mean, there's so much nostalgia with the GameCube. Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash is probably still the game I'm best at more than any other game.
It is the best Mario Kart.
Yeah, and did you ever play the Paper Marios?
Yes. So I played the original Paper Mario for the N64.
I did not.
At some point in my life.
But Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is probably a top 10 video game for me.
There we go. Oh, and there's actual bullet travel time.
I was going to say, you led him a little bit. Yeah. Did you mean to do that, or was that an accidental hit?
I decided I was playing it safe because I couldn't remember if there was travel time or not. So that we'll just call that a happy accident.
Call that one a dub. Is there fall damage?
No idea. I just picked up a health pack and I wasn't looking at my health, so possibly, who knows? Oof.
Good to go.
Is there any stealth aspect to this game?
I don't remember. It's entirely possible. Okay, there we go. Thank you for dying. The bazooka is definitely far and above the strongest weapon.
Yeah, there's not much
Now, how do I
reload time at all.
Yeah.
Correction, there is no reload time.
There is no reload time. Jump? Yep, I can. Man.
Oh, that's pretty innovative for when this came out.
Oh, I'm curious. When did it come out? Am I looking that up real quick?
I'll look it up.
Because I know it came out really early in the Dreamcast life cycle. But where exactly, I don't know.
Dreamcast Army.
Just go.
Army Man Sarge's Heroes came out in 1999.
99. Yeesh.
So I don't know. It probably doesn't look great for a 99 game, but being able to grab a ledge and pull yourself up, that seems like it's ahead of its time a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, especially for like a it's not a franchise, or at the time it wasn't a franchise. It was just kind of a little small thing. And video games weren't huge back then. I mean, they weren't the massive AAA monstrosities that they are now. Oh, there's another tank.
And you said the Dreamcast wasn't a very high-selling console, right?
No, the Dreamcast was a massive failure for Sega. and it's pretty much what put them in the can, or at least was the final nail in the coffin. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and there are some truly incredible games. I mean, most of them people have played already, like Jet Set Radio, Choo Choo Rocket, the Sonic Adventure games. There really were some incredibly good games on the console, and it was a very good console as far as power and cost went.
You're coming with me.
There's the Blue Spy.
I've got a bad feeling about
Is this auto aiming for you if you're close?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not that good.
That makes more sense now.
And it uses a code system, as you see, that TDBWL, as opposed to like a progress saving system. But the Dreamcast was rife with issues, mostly piracy. The security on the Dreamcast was pretty bad, so you could literally take a ROM or an emulator, just like whatever the word is for the file, the GDI, the CDI file of a game, slap it on a disc, and put it in the Dreamcast, and it would work.
It took any kind of CD disc?
Yeah, just a CD disc. And at the time, I mean, I remember as a kid.
What is it? Is this a bonus level?
No, I think that this is because we were supposed to find the Blue Spy. So this is obviously this is somebody's bathroom. This is the regular real world. And I've always been a fan of, like, I love the toy motif in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Grounded, Microsoft's Grounded, or Obsidian's Grounded. Oh, that's not good. I do remember. Oh yeah, I was about to say. I remember if you get in the water, you die.
What was that new game coming out that they've shown the not concept footage, but it's video? You're fighting in like a supermarket aisle, in the toy aisle.
Yes, I know the one you're talking about, where you play as action figures.
Is that still in beta?
I don't know. I think that's like a pseudo first-person shooter tower defense game, or at least it started as it. Yeah, that one looked really good. That one looked really fun. What is that called? Overcharged?
I don't remember.
Supercharged?
I don't remember. It looked fun. And that's something we'll have to look into doing.
Yeah. Good with that. That
What,
guy's-
are you good?
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Good to go. We'll have to make that audio bit a lot louder in the post-production.
Let's just walk right back into that.
Into the water or into
Into
the
the
fire?
flamethrower guy. Fortunately, the AI is dumb as all get out, so
Good to go.
yeah, this really isn't like too bad as far as difficulty goes. At least, especially in these early levels. I feel I remember like later levels, just health and stuff being super rare. Oh, I tried to shoot. Blue skies by captured escort. More escort missions.
You can't jump, can you? You can
Yeah, I
only
can jump
climb?
right there.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, you can. So, and then you hold down right trigger to strafe. And while you're strafing, you kind of you don't have to like ready your gun, because sometimes you'll see like it's not ready. I press shoot and it readies. Like with the bazooka, you press fire once to ready it, and then fire again to shoot it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is he still following me? Nope, he's not.
I don't know.
Escort missions. All right, come on.
Whenever you want.
Come on.
Let's go,
I
sir.
believe in you. Are there more bad guys here? I really would like to go get that flamethrower, but I feel like if I try, I'm gonna.
Can you jump across the water on those rafts?
Yeah, I think so. This looks like bars of soap. There he goes. He's following me now. Cool. Come on, bud. You are captured. Mission. No fanfare. No.
He was the one that said "follow me" and ran in there, right?
Something like that. Yeah, he's the one who jumped in here and we followed after him. He's the Blue Spy. Whatever that is. I like how he was holding a gun when he ran in there, but now he's not. And there's a helicopter. It's helpful. Very convenient.
Good job, Sarge. Perhaps interrogating this spy will reveal something about that strange energy field.
Fort Plastro.
Excellent. Last night's attack on the Green Army was an excellently evil success.
General Plastro,
Yes, little man.
Colonel Grimm and Sergeant Hawk have escaped and captured a blue intelligence officer. Also, Sarge found one of our portals.
What?
Great writing.
Green hands. Double the men to secure the perimeter. And as for Colonel Grimm, perhaps this little film will persuade him to surrender.
They sound oh my god. Is that blood?
I like the film reel.
Vaporized hundreds of
That's a really oversized picture of your daughter, my dude.
Hasbro's new super weapon.
Is that his daughter?
This is his daughter, Vicky.
The blue spy revealed the
It was the early 2000s, so we had to have all the men be blobby, single color things, and then the girl has to be hot.
Monochrome.
That's the word I was looking for.
Spy also confirmed that members
And she's wearing like a
being held hostage.
sports bra little top thing.
She also looks like she's made of plastic.
Well, she is a toy.
Yeah.
Squad back together.
I can see the shoulder joints.
Find the enemy base and rescue your bazooka man.
It sounded like the Tan Commander is supposed to sound
Helipad for evac.
vaguely German.
It would not surprise me in the slightest.
He's got such a huge barrel, just
He's got-
barrel-chested
Sarge
toy.
be thick.
He's strong.
He's strapping.
What do you say? We take a pause here and
Yeah,
come back
there
here in a little
was-
bit.
All right, and so that ends today's episode. You can join us next time here. We're probably going to be playing more Sarge's Heroes, whether that's today, next week, who knows. Thank you for joining us here on VTTV.